It's beer o'clock on Reload Craft Beer, and I want to start off this video by saying a massive thank you to you guys out there who have tuned in for over 4,000 beer reviews, for over 8 years now on YouTube as of January 2018. We've hit 20,000 subscribers and 4.4 million views. It's really a staggering lot of numbers to try and digest, especially for this small brain. So thank you very much for tuning in. What has it been like? Well, what's the journey been like? I'd like to talk to you about the journey, because I suppose I just started off really buying bottles of beer in the supermarket and just having lots of fun reviewing supermarket beer. I didn't have a great deal of knowledge on beer back then. I was an absolute amateur, to be honest with you. So I've learned as a person to understand beer, how to brew beer, and how to taste beer. That's the most important thing. And I've done that through a journey of learning, not through books, but by the comment section. The comments, that's been my biggest kind of knowledge of learning in the beer world, has been you guys, and that's why I'm kind of here today to say thank you for tuning in, for supporting me, for helping me along the way by making me a better beer drinker. So the comments like, don't put all the yeast in the bottle at the start. A number of you said that, and I took that on board. Started to leave a little bit of sediment in the bottom of the bottles. Maybe don't pour too aggressively. Don't use glasses with widgets on the bottom. That helped. I mean, a bottle conditioned beer with a widget glass, it's a nightmare. And I learned from you guys, from the comments in the comments box. I learned about bottle conditioned beer. I learned about different styles of malt. I learned about how to taste beer, really. I learned about hops from you guys, from the comments box. All the different hop varieties around the world. And then I began to be invited to breweries to, first of all, record video beer reviews at the breweries and do brewery tours for YouTube, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And then Shepherd Neame were the first brewery in the UK to invite me to brew a collaboration beer with them. And then the journey just went from there. We now have beers all over Europe. We have beers in Sweden, Ireland, Poland, Norway, all over. Beer nationally in the UK, Barry Island IPA. That was a bonkers experience. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for the opportunities that you've kind of given me here on YouTube, and I'm going to repay you back by carrying on reviewing lots of beer on YouTube. But I want to use this message as a bit of a where do we go from here moment. I've reviewed so much beer. If I go into the supermarket, I look down the aisles, there's really not much left that I can review. I go in the bottle shops, apart from the real seasonal beers that turn up and then they disappear for forever, I've reviewed a lot of the kind of the bottle shop beers. Still got a lot of beers to review. Still got my fantastic channel sponsor Beers of Europe who are sending beer. But there's going to be a point, I think, where I might start to struggle. I might start to run out of beer to review. So what happens to the channel? And this is what I want to speak to you guys about. A couple of you might have noticed that I've started to upload a few food reviews. And I was a little bit nervous at the start of the year, 2018, because I knew I wanted to go into food, because I like food. I've dipped my toe in food in the past. Steak tartare, of course, the raw beef and raw egg video that I recorded in Poland, and that does very well. That gets me about 400-500 views every single month here on YouTube. So I then, the crayfish video, and I did some Polish food a few years ago, Polish chocolates. Had a long break, And then I released this year voted the #1 cheese in the UK, and that's doing really well. That's got me 700 views straight off the bat within 2 days, and that made me think, okay, the comments are coming through nicely as well. People are enjoying the cheese video. Let's try a fast food video. Let's do a best hangover cure video for YouTube, and you guys kind of like that as well. I'm reading the comments now. People saying loving the food and the beer. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say here, it's your channel. It's got my name on it, but it's your channel. You are the people who tune in and view on a daily or a weekly or a monthly basis. Where would you like me to go with the channel? Do you want me to just carry on with beer, brewery tours, brewing beer, stick specifically to beer? Or are you guys happy that I ventured into food as well as beer? So this is your chance really to give me some feedback on where I go from here. Food and beer, beer and food, just beer, just food. It's your channel. Comment. I'll read all of the comments. I'll digest everything as I always do, and then I'll look to take the channel in the direction that you guys want. As I mentioned, it's your channel. So that's it really. Thank you very much to the 4.4 million views on YouTube. We're due to hit at the end of 2018. I got a forecast of 6 million views on YouTube. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely amazing. So that's pretty good going. I look forward to kind of setting myself targets and hitting targets. I think it's very important to have a direction, and that's my direction. 6 million views on YouTube. We have 20,200 subscribers. Might be, the way it's going at the moment, might be lucky. We might be very lucky, but by Christmas, by the end of 2018, we might be on 25,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. I've also got some brewery invitations from breweries around the world, and mainly Europe, to go and visit. I've had one from Spain, Catalan, Barcelona in Spain, to cover the Barcelona Beer Festival. That's coming up in March. I've got another invitation to go back to Norway to brew. So these things will be happening. They will be carry on happening. The beer will most definitely be happening. But yeah, I mean, it's been a wonderful journey. A wonderful, wonderful journey. So thanks for tuning in. Please remember, comment in the comments box. Tell me where this channel, the direction of this channel, where do you think it should go? And yeah, I'm going to say it again, because I love you guys. Thank you all for the support. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.